Chris, what is our first main topic today?
Topic number 1 is coming from Box Office Fan. Many don't like AMC CEO Adam Aron.
No.
Choices like giving himself a raise when people were laid off, and he's the one who killed the movie window to 14 weeks. Well, looks like AMC stockholders are not happy also, and have voted to reject his $18.9 million compensation package, and from the sound are not happy with how he's been running AMC. So how will this fare for Aron's future with AMC and his future choices? John, this is your best friend in the world. How do you feel?
Oh, my buddy Aron.
Yeah.
But look, I'll just to be clear, to be open and transparent. I think Adam Aron's a clown. I think he's an incompetent, like, ass backwards clown. I number one, now he was not CEO of AMC when I was there.
Mm-hmm.
But I initially got very, very turned off with this guy, as a lot of people did, when in the midst of the pandemic and they laid off, 30,000 employees? I think the number's around 30,000 employees. They laid off 30,000 employees, and to celebrate taking away the jobs of 30,000 people in the pandemic, Adam Aron gave himself a $9 million bonus. Now, those who will want to rush to his defense will say, well, wait a minute, it was the board that gave him his, he's the CEO. And his reward for laying off 30,000 people was to take a $9 million bonus when AMC was on the brink of bankruptcy. A real leader, like say a Tom Brady, what he does is he goes to his team and he says, you know what, I'll defer my salary. Keep the money. Use that money instead to go out and get more talent so we can build a championship team and go win titles.
Did he do that?
He did that. He did that for years. That's what a leader does. Adam Aron is an asshat. So after doing that, where I truly began to loathe this individual, and for all I know, Adam Aron is a super nice guy away from the corporate office. For all I know, he's like the nicest guy in the world. I don't know. Never met Adam Aron. I nearly yelled at him on stage at a CinemaCon once. But what really burned me was when at CinemaCon, this is where I nearly got myself thrown out. Not this past one, the previous one. Adam Aron got on stage and smugly talked about how we had our critics saying we weren't going to make it, but I navigated us through those choppy waters, and we're here and stronger than ever. And I'm like, you piece of shit. The only reason AMC still has the lights turned on is because of a meme stock that took a $2 AMC stock and drove it to what, $70 or whatever it was? To which then Adam Aron and a bunch of AMC executives sold crap loads of their stocks to make personal gains and riches out of it. And then they did the right thing. They said, hey, our stock is super high now because of a meme stock. Let's sell more of the stock and raise the money. And it did. It saved the company. But this is a guy who took a $9 million bonus for laying out 30,000 people and then stood there on a stage in front of the industry and took credit for a meme stock that was completely outside of his control. And I cannot believe that I am the only person in the world who recognizes that this guy's a buffoon. And we're not even covering the dozen other stupid things this guy has done. I'm not AMC's favorite patron right now, even though they are the theater I still go to, but I'm not their big patron. Yeah, right?
Let's not forget their introduction at CinemaCon to him. I could see you were cheering, standing up. Remember when they called him the Beast?
Well, yeah, they told Dwayne
chains.
"The Rock" Johnson that says his nickname's the Beast or something like that.
And then I could see John's like hair just like on his arms just start sticking up, and he turned into a tomato. He became an AMC theater at that moment. So yeah, I was like, the very first thing that I thought of when we were sitting there, and I was like, please don't tell me they're introducing some guy that John doesn't like.
Well, there's only one guy there.
No, I mean, there could have been Chapek. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it could have been Chapek, I suppose.
And they put the spotlight on him, and they called him
but then they did that for every single CEO of all the different theater chains that were there.
And he was sitting there like, not even like standing up.
He was sitting there by himself.
Yeah. I mean,
Chapek
there was no one around him. He didn't have an entourage.
Yeah, here's the thing, too.
No.
Like, every day when they would, like, call out Regal's CEO, I keep forgetting his name. He's got a really cool, like, baseball-sounding name.
Oh, yeah.
Bubba or something. I can't remember what it was. But every time his name would get called, you could hear all the Regal employees in the place woot and scream and go, yeah. Whenever Adam Aron get mentioned,
Oh yeah.
crickets. Like, yeah, no.
That's so sad.
Yeah. But anyway, this gets us onto the story here. So, the budget has now been made, right? And they have symbolically taken it to the shareholders to allow the shareholders to vote on the budget. And one of the items on the budget was the $18 million salary for, incompetent Larry there sitting in the corporate offices in Leawood, Kansas. And the shareholders said, fuck no. This comes to us from the folks over at Deadline, who wrote the following. AMC Entertainment shareholders have sent a message to the company's CEO, Adam Aron, by voting decisively to reject his compensation package. In an SEC filing, the company said the vote yesterday at the company shareholders meeting was conducted, quote unquote, on a non-binding advisory basis, meaning it doesn't compel AMC to take any action. Aron's total pay fell to $18.9 million in 2021 from $20.9 million in 2020. Given a chance to weigh in on the compensation of Aron and his C-suite colleagues, however, the shareholders of 86.9 million shares voted against his compensation package, with 52.1 million voting in favor and 5.9 abstaining. By an overwhelming majority, the AMC shareholders said, F you. No. You did not guide us out of the peril we were in as a result of the pandemic. You did not save this company. You had nothing to do with it. You sat there like Johnny on the spot with your thumb up your ass as some kids on Reddit created a meme stock that saved our damn company. And you've been walking around like the fucking pimp of Vegas, acting like I'm the guy who saved everything, baby. Yeah. This guy is a moron. Anyway. So I was thrilled to hear that AMC's shareholders spoke up and just said, in whatever limited capacity they could, they got this one chance to express their voice on his compensation package, and they said no. What is it the Gamora says to Thanos? You asked the universe for a prize, and it said no. And I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully, we're going to be getting a new... I don't think he's going anywhere. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on this. Chris?
We want to take a moment and thank the sponsor of today's video, Storyblocks. Guys, I have been an enthusiastic fan and user of Storyblocks for years. I go to them whenever I'm in need of content creation assets like royalty-free music, video clips, or templates for my creative projects, ranging anywhere from little editorial videos to my very own full-feature documentary. Storyblocks helps you bring your stories, videos, and projects to life without sacrifices due to time, budget, or access to resources. They have over 1 million different story assets ranging from stock videos, audio and music, an in-browser video editor, and they feature pre-designed templates, animations, and outros. Storyblocks uses an affordable subscription model, and their unlimited access plans offers, well, unlimited video and audio downloads rather than a costly pay-per-clip model. With Storyblocks, you'll be able to create more content and, more importantly, better content, all while using a subscription plan that fits your budget, utilizing unlimited downloads of demand-driven and diverse content. So if you're interested in upping your content creation game, head over to www.storyblocks.com/Campea and get started today. That's www.storyblocks.com/Campea.
That's just my thoughts on this. Chris, you read this story. What stands out to you?
Pimp of Vegas is what stands out to me. Oh man, I just love that we're finally getting a little comeuppance here, right? You should not be rewarded for not doing a job. It's as plain and simple as that. And also, and this just probably shows my naivete, but why do you need that many millions of dollars?
By the way,
I just don't
comparison's sake,
understand this.
Cinemark, granted, Cinemark isn't as big as AMC.
True.
Cinemark CEO makes $3 million. Makes $3 million.
That's still
6 times less than Adam Aron is asking his shareholders to pay him.
much money. I just like, what, Adam, what are you doing? Where is it going? How much cocaine do you need to snort? That's so much money. So I feel like it's such an outlandish number on a good day from somebody who is doing their job. So to have somebody who's just kind of muppeted about and got lucky ask for that kind of compensation is just out of this world to me. So I'm glad that he's not getting it.
With that much money, you'd think you'd have a better haircut, too.
Aw.
Oh, I'm not going to listen, look at me. I am not in the position to haircut shame anybody, okay?
Well, that's because you don't make $18 million
True,
running
maybe I
AMC.
did.
Neither do I.
Touche. Anyway,
He's not the one who made the decision on raising the Batman prices, right?
he's the CEO. Of course he
Yeah.
is.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, that's another thing he did. Yeah,
And then
let's
somebody-
make-
There's a laundry list of a dozen micro decisions this guy's made that has been completely damaging to the industry as a whole.
None of them involve Nicole Kidman, right?
Don't even get me going on the Nicole Kidman thing. But
that's the
Rob,
only good thing he did.
you've been looking at this. You read this story. What stands out to you about it?
You know, it's funny. You have this pandemic, and for us covering the entertainment news, the closing of movie theaters was hugely detrimental to what we talk about.
Yeah.
I mean, it irrevocably changed the industry. It caused the rise, of streaming. Warner Brothers made a decision to go day and date because of the pandemic with Disney Plus. Pixar, Warner HBO Max. Pixar is now having a identity problem because people think that their movies are only on streaming. I mean, it was hugely damaging. And then he did the multi-tiered things for tentpole properties. Like, I agree with you. I think that there are bad decisions that have been made here. And it's nice to see that the shareholders, especially a lot of the shareholders, have taken notice and said, no, this is not, we might have made some money because the stock it became a meme stock, but that doesn't mean we don't want, AMC is a great, viable company. Let's not be, like you pointed out, they're teaming up with Dolby. Those AMC Dolby cinemas are great. They're great places.
They're fantastic.
Great places to go see movies. And I don't want people to mistake our vitriol here for not going to see movies at AMC. Because
I went last night to see Lightyear. I'm going again tonight. I'm going to go watch Elvis tonight at an AMC theater.
Yeah, I mean,
I go to Regal.
I'm a huge AMC fan. They're Dolby Cinemas. The first time I went was when we went and saw Joker together. I was suitably impressed. Moonfall, whatever. I've really enjoyed AMC theaters. But you know what? This is not the way to run a theater chain. I mean, you're not something like Wall Street. $18 million.
Well, here's the question now. Because that vote was, as it said in the article, an advisory vote,
Yeah.
that the board of AMC is not legally obligated to take the results. There is a scenario here where the board of AMC can just discard what the shareholders voted
Sure.
and said, we're going to pay Adam Aron anyway, because they all seem to be Adam Aron sycophants on that board right now. It's possible they could do that. But guys, read the room. Your shareholders are not happy. And if you just reject, like if this was like 51% to 49% vote, I could see the board doing their own thing.
Right. Yeah.
This was a decisive defeat. Decisive. And so I hope the board takes notice of this and realizes, oh, look at that. Our shareholders are not happy.
Also, John, I mean, I hope that movie theaters are doing well. Top Gun Maverick, way overperforming. You've got Jurassic World Dominion making tons of money.
3 films in the box office made over $40 million in the same weekend, which hasn't happened in ages.
No, and even Lightyear made over $50 million. We've got Elvis, we've got Thor, we've got all kinds of things. So Adam Aron can go, but look at how good we're doing. By no fault of, or none of his own efforts, and say, this is why I deserve to make this money, and he might get that money.
Oh, no. Adam Aron has become a master of taking credit for things he did not do, which reminds me of some people over at Collider. Well, not that I'm going to go there. I'm joking. I just said that to come on, relax, everybody.
What's Collider?
I just wanted everybody to go, whoa. It's a joke, everybody. But no, Adam Aron's become a master of taking credit for things that he had nothing to do with and spinning it that way. Anyway, guys, we've gone on in this long enough. Question is for you. What do you think about this? The shareholders of AMC are clearly sending a rebuke to the leadership of AMC theaters. Will they listen? Should they listen? Whatever you guys think about, jump down to the comment section below and leave those thoughts there.